Oh my God, you guys, I am so glad to be back. My B-E-A-uuuuutiful kings and queens. What I'm doing right here is showing you guys how I'm starting this DIY project for this custom bike idea that I just came up with for my sister's salon. So I got some glue sticks here, flowers. I like my flowers to look pretty real. So I went to Hobby Lobby. And I went to Old Time Pottery as well. So if you have that in your city, make sure you check out Old Time Pottery. Now we're going to start with the bike. The bike I got from Hobby Lobby. I don't like the color because her theme is the bee factory. So I need black. White was for something else. So don't worry about that. So we're going to spray paint this bad boy black. I'm going to start spray painting. So this $1.99 Walmart spray paint is absolutely amazing. I love it. I've used it before, but with this, I really wanted a gloss finish, and I had to make sure I got every crest and crevice because you can tell the difference between black and brown. So I made sure I coated it very well. I did 2 coats. So you'll see in the end how good it looks. It just looks amazing. It's looking better and better. And you'll be able to tell by the next scene that I did another coat. So it's safe to say I did 3. But I did forget to spray the back. So silly me, but it came out amazing. This is the finished product of spray painting the bike, and I'm just going to start off by using my glue stick. I'm not sure what kind of glue stick it is. Can't remember. I've been through a lot, you guys. But make sure you get the matching glue sticks as well. I got like a pretty thick one. So this idea really just came off the top of my head once I saw the bike. I said, oh my God, it would be beautiful to have a bike with some flowers coming out of it. But I wanted to make sure it looked very, very, I guess you can say exotic. I'm not sure what the right word would be. But I took some of this Spanish moss from Dollar Tree. So yes, it was $1. I took some of this with that hot glue and just pressed into the bike so it would have that rustic feel. Yes, I said rustic. Yes, I said shiny, but there's nothing wrong with an elegant rustic look, y'all. And right here, this is my first time trying this, okay? So no, it didn't stick well, but I'm telling you, I had a better idea, so just wait for it. It wasn't coming out as dramatic as I would have liked it to. So I'm taking it one step at a time now. And as you can see, it's about to come out absolutely amazing. Now that I am finished with my Spanish moss, I'm going to take my 2 styrofoam rectangles and size them to fit inside of the bike. I have the spray painting done, the sea moss done, the styrofoam done. Now it's time to put some plants inside of the styrofoam. This was $29.99. That's too much. I cannot believe I bought it, but it looks so real. That's from Hobby Lobby. This one's $12.99 from Hobby Lobby, and this one is $3.99 from Hobby Lobby. So they have some good prices. You just got to kind of sort of look. But compared to old time pottery with these beautiful artificial orchids, listen, you can't lose with old time pottery. So I'm starting off with this flower or plant. I don't know what it's called, but I'm gonna take my sharper blades that I got from Hobby Lobby, $15.99, and cut the wiring. We all know that fake flowers are wired, like things are hard to cut, so you can't use regular scissors. What I did was just eyeball what I thought would look good together. I cut it and stuck it into the styrofoam. You all have to excuse my hair. It was a rough time. My mom was diagnosed with COVID. She was in the hospital for a month and a half. So this video happened a while ago. Since it happened so long ago, unfortunately, I don't have a lot to put in the description box, so please try to watch it if you're interested in doing a DIY similar to this, just so you can know the prices and the tools that I used. Now I'm going to switch it up with this white small flower. I'm not sure what those are called either, but it's giving a different real vibes. You guys remember when Whitley's mom and Dwayne Wade's mom was arguing? They were sticking flowers in the styrofoam. That's exactly what it's giving. The reason why I went with this theme is because my sister's salon is called the Beehive. So I wanted something to look like a bee would actually fly into it. Now I'm improvising. There were some guests in my sister's salon that was really pressuring me. So I'm just like, yo, like, leave me alone. And I wanted to see how it would come out. So it was coming out pretty good. Now, one thing I did not mention as well is I did put some glue on the bottom of each flower that I put inside of the styrofoam, because I started noticing it was easy to come out. So I'm just gonna stuff this thing to life, okay? Because I needed it to be dramatic. My sister is dramatic and I love her personality, so I needed it to be extravagant and also represent a little bit of me, and that's where the white orchids come from. I just thought a mixture of orchids and sunflowers would be just beautiful. What I'm starting to notice is that the sunflowers are really covering the details that I put in earlier, but that's okay, because once the guest comes in to the salon and they take a deep look at it, they'll see that it looks like a real life garden in that bike. So the sunflowers that I did purchase, they were not expensive. I did get them from Old Time Pottery, but they were cheaper than Hobby Lobby. That's one thing. Also, the wiring was so thick, I could not cut them with the shears that I had. So what I did was bend the wire into shape to where it will fit into the basket appropriately. Now, the reason why I have so many in there is because my sister wanted literally every single flower up in there. Cannot stop laughing. That thing is full. That is a full bike right there. Wow, this came out really, really, really pretty and better than what I imagined. The only part I don't like about it is the nasty green parts that you can see. We don't need the client seeing that. So what I'm going to do is stuff it with this render moss and make it look like a real actual garden. If you're anything like me, you know this moss came from Dollar Tree. How did he say it? Delatra. It came from Delatra. Okay. Wow. The bus and the dog will not let me shine, so excuse them. If you're going to use this method as far as putting the moss on the styrofoam, please be careful because the glue is very, very hot. And also watch out for the flowers as well. You don't want them to get caught up in the glue. This is the finishing product. She is going to have like a little bumblebee beside it, so I'm super happy about that. I love it. I think it came out absolutely amazing for the purpose of her salon, and her clients love it as well. If you like this, please like, share, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.